carry on doing what I was doing anyway. We're really into changing behaviours and changing the way that you are in the workplace. Some of you may turn around and say, oh, well, I don't need to change. I don't need to change, that's what I do anyway. Is that a bad thing then if you come away on a training course and you learn things that you already do and know? Is that a bad thing? Why not?
Just reinforcing what you do, isn't it?
Fantastic. It just reinforces what you're doing already. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. What we call action plan activities. Okay, action plan activities. Now, if we've got time, we'll allow time at the end for you to do it, but what I really like is when people complete this as we're going along. So as we're going along today, if there's something that you think, oh wow, yeah, I'm going to change the way I am, or this has reinforces something, or anything you want, how it's going to apply in the workplace, then write it down on here. This is not for me to come around at the end and check, because we don't do that. We don't do that. This is for you to take away. We talk about someone who's assertive. What are the sort of key phrases that we could use when we're talking about someone who's confidence? Confidence, calm. They're not screaming and shouting, are they? They're in control. They're in control.
Might be screaming and shouting inside, but yeah.
What sort of behaviour is people that scream and shout? Outward. Yeah? In your face. Screaming, shouting. What sort of behaviour is that?
Aggressive.
Aggressive. And what about people that don't do anything? Passive. We don't want to be any of those things, do we, really? Really, because that's not how we get things done. Sometimes we may choose to be passive, of course. We may choose to be passive in certain situations. If we're having a bit of a debate at work with someone and they're not doing their job correctly, we may say, actually, I would be a bit passive at this particular time. It may be a time management issue. It may be that we're just looking for a very a simple job to help us as time management. And in which case, we could just pick someone who we know is going to do a great job, and we don't have to worry about them so much. Or it may be a situation where we're picking someone because we know that they're going to have difficulty. We know they're going to have problems. We know that it's going to be a learning development for them. And in which case, that's the reason. Listen, but their interpretation, due to all sorts of different, maybe it's the way you're explaining it, that their interpretation may be something totally different than what's expected. That's not a good place to be. That's what we call a grey area. A grey area, which normally equals not actually doing it right again the next time. So we must make sure that when we leave that session, that they tell us the areas to improve. I guarantee you do that 2 or 3 times with people, they will soon conform. They will have to. And they'll start to take ownership of it. They'll start to take ownership of it because they're saying it in their words, which may be different to your words, of course. So try it. Will you try it for me next time? Try it.
Yeah.